Okay, today we are going on a metal detecting adventure on this site right here behind us. 1700 site. There's brick, there's dish, there's pipe stem, all out in this field. And we've hunted it before, but now we're going to bring in the HF2 coil, the new version 4 software, multi-processing, and the stereo headphones. And we're going to see if we can find anything else that maybe we missed out here in this field. So before this video actually starts, I want to make sure that everybody understands that I don't have any stereo speakers hooked up to me. I don't want to have to deal with all that while I'm out in the field. And you guys are just going to have to take my word for it, what it sounds like. I will give you the program settings and what I actually used on this hunt. So come along for this adventure. We'll have these settings up at the end of the video. Check out all of our other content on Southern Relic Adventures. If you like relic hunting, if you like metal detecting, if you like metal detectors, if you like history, come check us out at Southern Relic Adventures. We would greatly appreciate it. And let's get to detecting, and let's see what we can find today on the 1700s home site with our XP Deus II and the HF2 coil. Stay tuned for the adventure. Okay, we're out here with the XP Deus II and the HF2 coil running our stereo headphones with the multi-processing. And we just opened up this first hole, and we didn't film it, but we got a little brass rivet here. It was coming in at 82, 83 solid. I was really hoping it was going to be a button, but yeah, so that's how we start our day with a non-ferrous artifact. And what a beautiful day it is. Look how blue those skies are. And we're out here in this field. You guys can see there's oyster shells laying all out in this field. There's some brick down there. So always a good chance of digging something really nice. And we start our day with a rivet, a nice brass one. All right, so we just had an interesting target. We're running the HF2 coil. We're running multi-processing. This target was ringing up. I got a 99, I got a 92, and I got a 00 ringing up with multi-processing. I dug it because, again, I'm still learning multi-processing. And so I dug this target, and here's what we got, and I'm gonna show this to you. And here's the HF2 right here, and here's what we have down in the hole. And we've already sort of wiped it off, but you guys can see it right there. So yeah, high quality button, and this is ringing up a 94. You guys can see this dirt is primo dirt. This is a nice sandy field. There's all kinds of brick and stuff laying out here. Look, there's a piece of dish right there. You guys can see that. And then there's brick right there. A lot of activity going on right here. But I'm gonna swing over this so you guys can at least hear. I do not have stereo speakers hooked up to this thing, so y'all see what it's ringing up. 94, 95, 96. But it shows you the quality of the button and how nicely well made this was. And I just found a button similar to this the other day. So these are imported buttons from London. This is definitely a maybe late 1700s, early 1800s button. And we'll take that. The Deus II with HF2 coil and multi-processing, we're off and running. Guys, I'm not dragging speakers out here and hooking this up. You'll just have to take my word for it as far as the sound. So we've dug a couple of pieces, a couple of bucking balls, this button, and a little piece of brass. But that's been it so far. But okay, we got another find out here with the XP Deus II and the HF2 coil. And down here in the hole, we've got a harmonica reeve, or at least a piece of one. That was ringing up a 64 on the HF2. We are running multi-processing today, and we'll give you our settings at the end of the video. Hopefully you guys can see that. But we have a piece of a harmonica reeve, and it was probably, well, you guys can see, not too deep. Probably about 8 inches maybe. And they were out here playing some music back in the day. All right, I want you guys to hear this target. Again, y'all can't hear the morphing and the stereo sound, but y'all can see what's ringing up on the machine. Let's turn on it. Still there. And there's iron all around this thing. There's iron over here, but right there. Here we go here. It's got that nice high-pitched shrill that we really love to hear. Let's see what this is going to be. All right, let's see what this is going to be, guys. I mean, it's broken. It's mixed, definitely mixed with iron. And again, it's hard to hear the morphing sound, the multi-processing sound. Let's see if we can and we know what it was. It's a button. You guys can see that. I'll try to show it. Looks like it's a 4-hole button. Definitely an old one. Take a look at that. And y'all heard it coming through on the Deus II, and that was running multi-processing. I believe we're in sensitive full tones for our main program. We are running PWM in both channels, and we just got this nice old, dropped it. We got this nice old 4-hole button. So you guys got to see that one live, and it was mixed. A lot of iron around this target. That gives you sort of an idea about what multi-processing could possibly do. And we are running our reactivity at 4 and 2 is what we have it set on right now. So there you go. Nice old 4-hole button. All right. Got a signal right there. Mixed with iron, 74, 73. You guys can see it there. We're going to turn on it a little bit. Still staying strong. Turn on it some more. Turn on it one more time. Now it's clipped. So my guess is it's iron, but we're going to dig it just to see. We are going to dig this and see. So here we go. I'm going to put you guys down right here, and we're going to dig this hole. So it's a solid 70 this way. And again, this could be a piece of iron, but we're gonna live dig it for you. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it's something really cool. Maybe it's something really being masked. $73 now. Got it out. 72, 74. Let's get the pinpointer out. I see it, guys. And it's a button. Wow. Check that button out. About a quarter size flat button. Y'all got to see that one live too. Pretty cool. One by somebody living on this property. This one, I believe, it's not a Tomback, so I'd say it's 1800s. So someone was wearing this button in the 1800s. You guys get a good look. Deus II, multi-processing, locked in on that button. We'll take that. Okay, we got an interesting target here. Y'all see it, 69, but we're getting that 00, which I don't know why that's happening, and I'm seeing that quite a lot, even on the good targets. So that's something that 69, 68 here. And again, we do not have stereo speakers out here. I'm just not going to do that, guys. I hate to tell y'all that, but I am using multi-processing. It is working. So that's what I can tell you at this point. There it is, a 68 solid right there. So let's hope it's a button. Would be nice. Could be a shotgun shell. We haven't dug one yet, so maybe I'll. So there it is in the pile. I'll slide this over a little bit for you so you can get a good look. Let's see what we get here. And there it is, another button. Oh wow. This one still has the shank intact. Nice stand-up shank. Check that out. There it is. Front of it. It's got a little rim around the edge. Older shank though. So this is definitely an older button. Little thicker quality. This is definitely maybe early 1800s. Tomback. Maybe late 1700s. But you guys can see it right there. And we almost didn't dig that one. I mean, you guys saw what the machine was doing. I'm still sort of confused on why I keep seeing that 00. Now, that could be because of the iron around it. That could be what's causing it, but really strange. $61 here. Doesn't sound the best in the world. We're going to turn on it. Sounds a little better this way. Gonna turn some more. And again, there's a lot of iron. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a signal over there too. Swing over it again. 63, 62. With the HF2. Let's see if we can get lucky and get another button. We are running a two-tone setup too, by the way. Alright, we have nothing now. Alright. See a 59 popping up in the window. Again, there's a lot of iron in this hole. Haha. And there we go again. Another button. another button. Look at the shank on the back of that one. Nice, beautiful stand-up shank. Quarter size button. And HF2's doing a number on these buttons today on this site that we've hunted. It's nice coming out here and still being able to find artifacts. But that's a pretty shank on the back of it. Most of these are either bent in or broken off. So when you find one with a shank, that's really, really nice. But you guys can see it right there. So, great find. Worn by somebody in the 1800s. Let's keep digging and see what else we can find. All right, guys, we might have something really special here. You guys can see, there's my truck right there. And I was walking back to my truck, and the old walking back to your truck thing just happened. And guys, I got a button here, and I'm not real sure what's on the face of this. You guys can see it. We're gonna have to clean this one up, but it is something definitely unique, and I'm not real sure what that is right yet, but I will let you guys know. It's something. I don't know what it is. I'm sort of excited. I'm sort of interested to see what it really is. You guys can see it there, so we're gonna have to investigate. This was ringing up a 65, 66. You guys might be able to tell what it is right now before me. And I just can't make it out yet. But I'll clean it up and I'll see what I got. So y'all stay tuned for the reveal of this button. And I think we got a pretty cool find here. So y'all stay tuned. Let's see what this is. Okay, so here is the coin that we just found on the video, and you guys can see it. It's unlike any that we've ever seen before, and the reason why is, according to what we looked up, this thing dates to 239 to 287 BC. So we believe that the people that lived on this property were coin collectors and collectors of ancient artifacts, because we have two other pieces that we're going to show here in just a second that they have the ancient look to them, but they are artifacts that would sort of give us an indication that that's what was going on here, that this was brought over by whoever lived on this property back in the 1700s, and they collected artifacts. This coin is from ancient Macedonia in Greece. And for those of you that know your history, know about Alexander the Great, who was from ancient Macedonia. That's what this coin is. It has been verified. This is as good as we could clean it up. It is made of bronze, which you guys can see there. There's the, that was the front. And here is the back of this coin. That's what this coin was. I didn't know what it was. I'd never seen anything like it when I dug it. So you guys are getting to see a treat. And it is the oldest coin that I'll probably ever dig, to be honest with you. But a pretty neat backstory. It'd be interesting, you know, if this coin could talk. I wonder what kind of travels and what kind of stories this coin could tell us. It's a Greek coin from the 200s BC. All right, stay tuned for the wrap up and the settings portion of the video. Thanks. Okay, welcome to the wrap up, and we're gonna run through some of these things. We had a fantastic day out here metal detecting with our XP Deus II and the HF2 coil, running the stereo headphones and multi-processing. We were out for roughly about 2.5 hours, and here's what we found. So up at the top here, we've got a nice little piece of pipe stem. We love picking up that when we're out in the fields. Again, a nice little piece of blue feather dish. Another piece of nice old blue stripe pottery there. A couple of pieces of lead, some bucking balls, those types of things. you know, hard to resist. Those things are coming in the 60s on the Deus II. Then we got this really neat 4-hole button with a lot of design on it. We'll have a picture up of that as well. And then we got this really high quality button. Says extra plated on the back. Got a lot of fancy on the back too. We dug this nice little button that has the rim around the outside of it. Again, another high quality button. A nice big shank on the back of that one. Then we got a couple of 10 back buttons there, which you can see there, about quarter size. Here's another one that still had the shank still intact, but a very, very nice find. We got this nice brass rivet, and those things are hard to resist too because they ring up in the 80s, 81, 82 usually on those. With the Deus II, got another little piece of brass. Looks like it might have come out of a lock or something, maybe like a catch, maybe even for a little chest, maybe a jewelry chest, I don't know. Anyway, but that's what we got there. And then we got a piece of harmonica reeve that you guys can see there. So that was the find, but we had one outstanding find, and we're getting ready to show that to you guys in just a minute, so stay tuned. Okay, so here are the settings that we were running today. We use sensitive full tones as the base program for what I'm getting ready to show you. We call this the high discrimination program that we're running with multi-processing. If you press the menu button, we're going to go through and you guys can see our discrimination was set on 60 since mainly what we were doing is digging using the beep and dig for the most part, because this place is loaded with iron and we really don't see a ton of things below 60. I mean, we could miss a rev war button, but we've hunted this site quite a few times, so we just knocked out a lot of the trash and we just ran it at 60. You can do whatever you choose, but we were running a discrimination of 60 on this program. We had our silencer set at -1, which we love that because we think that adds for our unmasking. We were running our sensitivity at 92 on the base program. We were running our frequency max at 53 kilohertz. We had our iron volume set at 7. We had our reactivity, and this again you'll see on the multi-processing, but our reactivity was set at 4 on the base program. And now we will go into our multi-processing, and you guys can see I have this program saved. It shows up as user 5, and you can hit expert. You guys can see I have channel 1 over here, channel 2 over here. We had it set at 7 on both sides of this program. So on the pan bar we got, because when it's in the center, that means that you have 50% in each ear, and as you move away you start increasing the percentages up to 100% if you ran it all the way to the end. We were running 7 and 7 on our pan bar, which you guys can see there. We had no FX turned on. Okay, we had our reactivity set at 4 on channel 1, our reactivity set at 2 over there. We had our sensitivity set on 92 in channel 1 and 76 in channel 2. We had our volume at 9 in channel 1 and 5 in channel 2. We ran PWM audio tones on both sides in channel 1 and channel 2. I just think that's easier for me because that's what I'm used to. So like I've been saying in my videos, hey, if you don't want to do the mixed tones, you don't have to, and you can run just whatever you're used to. So I ran PWM. I was running a 2-tone setup there with the iron, or with the channel 2 lowest frequency being at 259. You could turn this down if you wanted to. The iron tone was set at 135 hertz on both sides. My iron volume was set at 7 in channel 1 and it was set at 5 in channel 2. And then that's back to our original settings. The only other thing that I did that you can do this if you choose to, but what I did was I went over here and Go to my discrimination setting. You guys can see I was in 2 tones. Press your expert key. You'll see that tone 1, of course, is in 135, like you saw there. And then what I did was in tone 2, I love running that second tone all the way up to 910 hertz. So that way it really comes out nice and clear, and you know, you can really pick those targets, especially if you're in a lot of iron. So that was our settings that we ran on this program. I hope you enjoyed the hunt, and I hope you enjoyed the demonstration of the settings that we were using. And we look forward to bringing you more information on multi-processing, and we also look forward to bringing you some more great hunts and great information moving forward on a lot of different machines as well. So stay tuned for that. Thank you again for watching. We will catch you guys soon on our next adventure. Take care, guys, and have a great rest of your week.